Right, we're going to do some probability questions from the normal distribution, chapter 9, S1. Looking this time at when we've not been given z values, but we've actually been given probabilities, and we work our way back to z values or to missing parameters such as the mean or standard deviation. So we'll start off with a simple example. We've been told the probability that z is less than a particular value is 0.7157. So what we need to do this is to go into our tables and make sure that we look up the probability. So the important thing here is we look up on the right hand side for the probability 0.7157. So if I do that, I will see this. I will see 7157 on the right hand side, and to the left of that I'll see 0.57. So this means that the A value we're looking for is 0.57. That is not a probability, that is a value of z, and we now know that probably that z is less than 0.57 equals 0.7157. So with a little diagram to indicate that, there's a diagram. 0 again is our mean. We're looking at something about, so if 1's there, we're looking about there. The probability that we are less than 0.57 is just over 70%. Okay, that's our first one. The next problem that the z is less than a is 0.1446. So what I need to remind you with that, and I'll do a diagram down here for that, is that we've been told that probably that we're less than a particular value of z, so here's our z, 0 there, is about 15%. So about that much is shaded. So this should be clear to you now that we're looking at a negative value of z. Now that negative value of z will correspond to a positive value of z. Okay, so that will be plus a, if you like, plus a. And we can see that the probability that z is greater than that value is going to also be 0.1446. So if I do 1 minus 0.1446, that gives me 0. Let's have a look at that. So that'll be 8554. So that 0.8554 is everything to the right of our positive value of a. So if I look up 0.8554 in my z tables, that comes to 1.06. So the z value equals 1.06. Okay, so the z value is 1.06. The probability that we found that goes with it is 0.8554. So if there's 85.54% to the left of it, there'll be the 14.46% to the right. And so the value we want is the negative value of that z. So it's going to be equal to minus 1.06. So on to the third part. I'll just write in these parts so it's a bit clearer. On to the third part now. This particular case, we've been told that the probability that x is less than 26 is 0.7157. Now I used that probability because I've shown you that earlier on. So we know then that our z value that goes with 0.57, so z, probably that z is less than a equals 0.7157 was 0.57. So z 0.57 then will equal x minus mu over sigma. Okay, the 0.57 is the z value. So we have got the x value. I'm going to now take my page down here and finish it off where you can see it. We'll just rewrite that then. So we've got z equals x minus mu over sigma. We put in everything we've got. 0.57 equals 26 minus, now look up here, there's your mean, 25 divided by the standard deviation. Now we don't have the standard deviation, that was what we're trying to find out, but simply with one unknown it's quite easy to do that. So we'll find the standard deviation equals 26 take 25 is 1 over 0.57, and I will quickly do that on my calculator. Get it quickly. So 1 divided by, and I'll show you on work it out on the iPhone here. So the delay is simply in me finding my calculator. We'll put that in. There's my calculator. So cancel that. And then we're doing 1 divided by 0.57. And the answer is 1.75. So the standard deviation to 2 decimal places is 1.75. And that's the answer. So there's some examples where we have to work backwards to z values and then to find a value of x. I hope this helps.